another YouTube video. I am wearing a wig today because I am on my way to something very cool. Actually, believe it or not, one of the semi-local cinemas to me, like I don't have to drive that far to get there, is playing a cool horror film from the 1920s called Haxan. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it. I have heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. It's apparently about witchcraft and has some pretty cutting-edge special effects for the time in it, which is very exciting because I love old horror films, I love silent films, and they actually have a live orchestra that's going to accompany it to do the soundtrack rather than using the pre-recorded soundtrack, which is so fucking cool. I'm so excited. So yeah, anyways, I dressed up all witchy. Here, I put on some, this antique Victorian beaded capelet and my Genie Nitro dress and stuff to sort of, you know, give that like witchy vibe. I thought it was like in theme for what we were doing. I thought that was cool. This cape is super fucking terrifying to wear, but I wear it for special occasions. So here we are. Anyways, yeah, silent movie with a live orchestra. I'm goddamn excited. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but I mean, we're certainly going to have something in common if there are other people. So, yeah, we'll see you there.
The film itself has a very interesting history. It's really the product of a lot of hard work. He spent several years actually researching the film that you're going to see tonight. He got really interested in witches, witchcraft, witch trials, and how they had been treated over history. And he started studying that in the mid-19 teens. And he continued studying it and with the idea of making a film about it.
Okay, so I didn't really get to show you guys my outfit before entirely, so I'm trying to show you now in the mirror, even though that light is fucking irritating to me. But anyways, so here it is. I have on this. It is a very cool, there we go. It's a very cool spider necklace, which unfortunately only has 7 legs, but I was given it as a gift, and I love that. I also have on my blood rosary from Love in Vain, full of Brody's blood, which is very cool and special to me also. I have on this beautiful antique beaded capelet. It's actually like pre-1900 and it scares the shit out of me when I wear it, but it's so beautiful. Genie Nitro dress. Back up. Can you see? Can you see? My Genie Nitro dress with its beautiful sheer, like it's got a slit in the front here, and then sheer panels, which is wonderful. And also fabulous high heel boots. Because who doesn't need to be taller, really? So there you go. Back up, see if you can get the whole thing. Ta-da! There you go. That was my outfit. I thought I'd be talking to, old women in mink stalls who would appreciate this aesthetic and want to talk to me, but it wasn't. It was a lot of like hipsters and film students that did not understand this aesthetic and were not interested in talking to me about the history of silent films. But like, whatever, I enjoyed myself. Okay, so here I am. I'm back, obviously, from the theater. I wanted to film the end of this in the car, but like, it was dark. It was terrible. It was basically just my voice and like weird blinking eyes. But anyways, I have to say that I absolutely loved it. Like it was surprisingly fucked up. Like for the 20s, I'm actually legitimately very surprised at how fucked up it was. Like there was people being burned at the stake. There were scenes of torture. There was some ladies that peed or pooed in chamber pots, I'm not sure, and then whipped them at some guy's door. They killed a baby and like drained it of its blood. There was like dead things. There was nudity, not like graphic nudity, but I definitely saw some boobies and a penis. One penis I saw in that movie, I have to say. There were scenes of people like having sex with the devil, kissing the devil like on his butt. It was very odd. Like it was very, very odd. And I was actually surprised at how much weirdness and like death and macabre stuff was in it for the 20s. And the torture scenes I actually found really disturbing because when I watch stuff like that in modern movies, you're like, whatever, like it's CG, it's fake, right? But in old movies, because they didn't have that kind of technology, I realized that it's still fake, but the effects are more practical and therefore more realistic to me. So I find them a lot more like graphic and disturbing, if that makes sense, even though they're actually technically less graphic. But yeah, like it was a lot. A lot of people in the audience were like quite disturbed, actually. But I would definitely go to the next thing that these people put out because it was absolutely fantastic. And we got these really cool little brochures. Let me see if I can get it for you here. There it is, our little program from the night that describes like a little bit about the film and the silent film harmonic that performed with it, which is cool. And extra, extra, extra special, you guys. Guess what they gave me? Da, 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 da. Can I back up far enough that you can see it? Oh my God, there it is. They had one poster and they took it off the wall and gave it to me, which was amazing because I have a wall of little posters in my room of stuff like this and that's like fucking cool. So I'm totally jazzed that I have the poster from the event. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have any really old silent film or horror movies, like really, really old ones that you'd like to suggest to me that maybe I haven't seen, that would be cool. You could leave them in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And if you liked this video, you could give it a thumbs up. That would be amazing. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be even more amazing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm under Madame_Absinthe. Same thing on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Madame_Absinthe. Instagram is like outfit pictures mostly. And Twitter is mostly pictures of my makeup and occasionally like places that I'm going or things that I'm doing or sewing projects, weird shit that happens to me, you know. If you want to ring the bell, you can get notifications for when I put out new videos. And I think that's about it. So please like, please subscribe, follow me on social media, ring the bell, and hopefully I will be able to take you guys on more cool adventures with me shortly.